What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hot Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partner off in this thing, OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Mr. Break the Bank, Big Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, I'm in it. You got everybody calling me, too, on the new video, man, Big Galaxy, man. That's the only thing that's you know, that's a downer. You're a Debbie Downer. That's the only thing about this CeeLo and Wick video. It's going ham. All the people are sharing it.
Yeah.
Everybody leaving the comments.
Yeah.
A lot of people that think Galaxy can rap. Some people talking about, man, I didn't even know Galaxy was a rapper. But you got everybody in the comments calling me, saying Big Galaxy,
Yeah, because they want
Galaxy.
to add some swag to it. Big Galaxy.
It's just
just make it strong. Now, Galaxy by itself ain't gonna work.
Galaxy.
Big
I got a
Galaxy.
lot of people hashtagging Galaxy.
But
Everybody's
they
hashtagging
meant
Galaxy.
Big Galaxy, but they did it.
Well, whatever.
But I'll say this though, Galaxy, we got another one of our A-Town friends that's putting it down for the town, and he's up for a Grammy for Best Rap Album. I'm talking about Killer Kill from the Ville, Killer Mike. They're saying that this might be a tough go right here. The Grammys, Best Rap Album, you got Utopia, Travis Scott, Her Loss, Drake and 21 Savage, Michael, Killer Mike, King's Disease 3, Nas, and Heroes and Villains, Metro Boomin.
That's a good
that's
list.
That's a battle.
That's a real good list because you know how I feel about 21, East Side and Drake. Nas is just a legend, you know what I'm saying? You can never count Nas out of anything. You can never go wrong with Nas in anything. But,
Hey,
I'm riding with the Killer.
hey,
And I'm gonna tell you why. Not just because B-High, because
he's family.
well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But because he deserves it.
You damn right.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like, when I be messing with you about tap dancing and stuff, one thing I do know about you is that
I don't tap dance for no damn body.
And that's true on this right here. And I'm gonna take that from you.
Yeah.
I'm not tap dancing for nobody. So I say that, out of a place of love for Killer Mike, but not just love for him, but because the album is fire, so he deserves it. Because love alone wouldn't make me ride with him.
Exactly.
Because everybody on that list, even Travis Scott, everybody on that list, I got love for. But he deserves it. And then bringing it home to the city, we talking about, the ATL, who has done more in this community than Killer Mike. And, anytime that Killer Mike is on anything, I can turn on CNN, I can turn on Fox, I can turn on, the NBA, I can turn on anything. He is always representing the city. Some people once they don't made it out the city, they get a little big-headed. I used to have to say, well, where's so-and-so really from? You be like, well, he from Atlanta. I be like, well, he don't act like it. He don't say it a lot. But Killer gonna let you know at every turn,
exactly.
I'm graded, baby. I'm here for the city.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting on for the city, and I want to bring this Grammy back to Atlanta. So I'm riding with Killer. You know what I'm saying? If I need to touch your bass, Killer. If I need to bring, the DJ equipment to your parties, whatever you come rake the yard. Hey, I'll come buy some cars from your car lot if you open one up. Yeah. Whatever you got, Killer, I'm supporting it.
Well, see, this album right here, not only is it a great body of work, but it had a lot of singles off of it as well.
Right.
The song with Andre 3000, which we did get some bars from Andre on that thing. I was happy to hear those. That one, Scientists and Engineers, that one going crazy. Down by Law with CeeLo Green, another banger on there. Let me see.
What's up, CeeLo?
What up, though, Lo? I mean, then the song to his mama, though, man, that just kind of wore me all the way out. When I heard that song, it was like, the lyrics and the composition behind it, that motherless child, it just touched everybody's soul. So he has bangers on there that are singles, like Talking That Shit you can hear in the club, Exit 9 you can party to. But he also has stuff that's thought-provoking at the same time. That's why I say, him along with yourself with this Break the Bank with CeeLo, y'all are showing that you can continue to make music for everybody, but also cater to an underserved audience, which is a grown man audience that needs to hear something good and want something to bump in the trunk, man.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you something right here, behind. I know you be hating when I do this. Y'all always get mad at me. Wait, don't be giving me my flowers. Don't do it. When I sit there and listen to Killer's album, and I'm seeing the movement that Killer has, going on. As a guy he right around my age, I don't know, I should give or take a year or two, one way or the other. And then we step out here with this CeeLo video. We ain't even dropped the record yet in the marketplace. Yeah. And it's going ham. Yeah. It made me think about this last night. There's a conversation that you had a long time ago on here. You were talking to me, but you was talking to the people. Mm-hmm. You said that we, as in our community, when we was talking about rap, and I was like, well, they're not playing the rap record.
Exactly.
And you made a point. You said, you know what? That's why you work so hard. You said that's why I work so hard, Wick. You went into the stuff about how they at the radio station they got rid of you after all those years you put in, and you made a choice that you was gonna go build your own stuff, so that therefore you didn't have to answer to nobody.
That's right.
And therefore you could give back and empower other black men and black women and kindle spirits, because it ain't up a skiing thing. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Just kindle spirits, period.
That's right.
And you said that, and that resonated with me, and I said, with this record, with me and CeeLo, people have been calling me, distributors are calling me, blah, blah, blah. And I don't got offered a little money. And I said that every time, I be thinking, I say, well, you know what? I could use that little money right now. I think you come up in the back of my head.
You're going to have to give me 95% of that.
That ain't what I be. That's
that ain't what you think.
That's not. See, every time I try to say something, this is what I be talking about you. But now it comes in the back of my head, a little voice saying, nah, build it yourself. Yeah. Build it yourself.
Okay.
Make it worth something. And then you can kind of, hold a card. He who hold a goal makes the rules.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? And so looking at, hearing that from you and then seeing Killer Mike.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Show all of us out there, man, it ain't too late. I can come home with a Grammy at 50. I can come home at 45.
Exactly.
So this all should be an inspiration to all you guys out there. One, what Beehive has preached. Let's get our own stuff going. Yep. Whether it's a mechanic job, whether it's baking cookies, whatever it is. Let's get our own stuff together and be the boss of our own things, so that we can empower kindle spirits and like-minded people. And I think that Killer Mike, this album right here has brought a lot of that to the table. But I'll be remiss to say that you had a lot of influence on it.
Well, see, when I listen to that Killer Mike album, it just goes to show that you can make great music. Similar to that Break the Bank, you just got great music, man. And that was my whole thing. I felt like what was missing in the music that we were in the age that we're living in now is just actual artistry. Mm-hmm. Okay, to where the producer then went in there and produced that song. That hook is produced out. The verses are goddamn clearly thought about before they laid down. Mm-hmm. And it's a whole vibe to each song, and it's a whole narrative. Mm-hmm. And I got that out of that Killer Mike thing. I hope that they give him the Grammy. They should damn sure give him the Grammy. Mm-hmm. It's a tough competition that he's in.
Absolutely.
But that man deserves the Grammy for laying the smack down and also moving the culture forward at the same time, because he also shows that every song has a conscience to it. So it's like he could be talking that shit, but it still got something that you can learn and pull from with it. And that's the beauty of it all, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing him bring that Grammy back home to the A. And as far as us owning our stuff and controlling our narrative, that's just what we got to do. If we are not controlling our narrative, then we are at the feet of those who do. And I ain't trying to tap dance. I'm sorry. That's just the bottom damn line. Mm-hmm. Life is a lot easier when you hold the cards yourself. Mm-hmm. However, it just takes a lot longer. That's the whole thing, that you'll hear in the back of your head say, hey, man, just wait and take the long route. Right. But through the long route, there's a lot of freedom that comes along with that. And that was one of the things that I learned from a lot of my OGs, including you along the way. I would be like, hey, should I go sign this and get down with that? And then folks would be like, well, you look like you're doing fine to me, B. Why the hell you gonna go sign a deal so somebody
give
can
it
tell
away?
You exactly. Right. Why you gonna go sign a deal so somebody can tell you what the hell to do?
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? You're right.
Right. Well, that's where I'm at right now with this record, man. The people out there is showing and proving. The comments are great. It's standing up on its own. I'm not in the rush to go get it away. Okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us artists from my age group, we complaining now because we gave away our music. back in the day. You understand what I'm saying? So I learned from that. I'm doing great now. The people out there pushing it. Let's get this thing to 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Y'all share it. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let your kids hear it. Let the Friends is a great album. And Killer Mike, let's get ready for the remix. You know what I'm saying? I think if I can get Killer and 3,000, I want 3,000 to play the flute with Flawless.
See, you just already had that remix already made. It was supposed to be you and Big Boy, John William Flawless, and Andre on the flute. Now you got you and Killer
and me, Killer, and Big Boy. Yeah, I think we need to have a group. We need to just put a whole group together, man. You know what I'm saying? PSC 2. You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna bite everybody's shit and just run off with it?
Hey, I got bit for years. You know what? If you can't beat them, join them.
Come on,
I'm biting. I'm coming. Let me let you hear my new album.
I do not want to hear your new album.
You want to hear my new album?
What I will say is that if Killer Mike don't win this Grammy, it is a travesty, and we're gonna be pissed in the city of Atlanta. And that's all I got to say as Wick plays his hand flute. You got my show sounding like Roots, okay? You done turned my damn show into Roots. I feel like I'm watching on the next episode of Roots. And then here you come with this damn flute.
Hey, if I get Andre 3000 to play in my next video. And before I leave, for the record, on the video, there's a lot of people saying that since they see John playing the flute on there, that I conspired to put him on there. This video was shot in October.
Yeah.
It was shot way before Andre don't drop this thing, anything. It was just the Galaxy put it together. That's why I call myself Galaxy Wick, because the Galaxy is working right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Flawless. Shout out to Andre 3000. I am a fan. I don't come from a place of malice. I would love to have you in the video standing right beside him. Both of y'all playing that while me and Big Boy and Killer handle the real work.
No, buddy, no. I need some bars out of Andre. Y'all hit them comments, man. Who do y'all think should get the Grammy for best album, man? Hit the comments, let us know how you feel, and we'll be back with y'all in a minute, man. Salute to everybody nominated in Beehive Radio Shout at OG Gangsta Wicked, a.k.a. Big Galaxy. Be back in a minute, man. Gone.